All right, so we just got in the truck for truck time, and there's a lot that's happened. I just wanted to share this with everybody before we start. I had a horrible coffee accident on the way to truck time. This is Will, by the way. Let me turn around here for a second. We're not ready for introductions yet.
No.
I had a horrible coffee accident on the way over to meet Langdon this morning.
Yeah? Did you did you
no.
spill or something? You got a white shirt on too. That could
No,
be that could be horrible.
I went and took a drink of coffee, and I got choked. I don't know if it was trying to go in my windpipe or my lungs or what.
Right.
But I immediately started coughing and sneezing. Has this happened to anybody? I mean, I sneezed like 20 times.
Trying to get coffee out of your lungs?
I guess. I don't know. And my eyes were watering, and I was driving. I mean, it was touch and go there for a second.
Oh my goodness. We're just
I'm just glad I wasn't on a freeway or something. You know, it was just a side street.
Right, because I know freeways are still a thing.
That was the Hart's dog.
That's true, heart to heart.
Jonathan Hart's dog was freeway.
Darling, where is freeway?
Anyway, I think I'm cleared out now.
Okay.
I mean, there's no way I could have sang the last 10 minutes.
No.
I can hardly talk.
You do have a little bit of the Randy Travis going on. You got a little nasal thing happening. But
I'm glad about that. But then, this is great. Then I get in line, and this is what's on the windshield. And I'm like, oh my gosh, man. Did a condor fly over? I mean, it's not on Langdon's side of the windshield.
No.
His is clear.
Totally fine.
But on my side of the windshield, look what happened.
It's a convoy of condor.
And you know what the funniest part is? He said he heard something when he was sitting in the truck on his phone waiting on me. And I said, oh my gosh, did you see this big bird that flew? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
The funniest part is,
yeah,
he just went to the car wash an hour ago.
I did.
I can't even. It's a good thing I'm not driving or we're in England. I wouldn't be able to see out of this part of the thing.
Well,
so
you started out by
what
saying
an exciting truck time.
A lot has happened in like the last 4.5 minutes.
It is.
Right before we hit record.
Yeah. Hey, let's get this over with.
Yeah.
All right. Hello, everybody. I'm Will Reed.
And I'm Langdon Reed.
And we are Wilson and the Fairchild.
And we're in the truck.
We're in the truck. And I think truck time's taking on a whole new thing of talking to our people, our folks, our friends, our fans, our new fans, you know, with the new record out.
Yeah.
Catching up weekly on what we got going on.
Yep.
But between the coffee incident,
I'm nervous to drink my coffee. Hold on, mate.
And the bird droppings, yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Did that work?
Yeah. Everything went down smooth. You got me nervous now.
I'm nervous too, but I'm already ready for it again.
You got a lot of shaking there.
Yeah. Okay. Now that seemed to work.
Yeah.
What do you think happens when that happens?
I don't know. It's like, you know, you've been drinking and eating your entire life, pretty much.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
And
it's essential that you learn that.
It's just so everything's pretty automatic.
Yeah.
You know, in the digestion and ingestion area.
Mm-hmm.
And then what all of a sudden malfunctions or mistriggers? You know.
What happens? Yeah, and I love that you said ingestion, which I assume is a word.
Sure.
But I guarantee you, it's the first time in truck time anybody's ever said ingestion.
Yeah.
But it was a good one.
Yeah.
And it actually reminded me of a story that's a funny story, but it shouldn't be funny. We were.
This is about our bus driver.
Let's call this the Sanka story. And we were eating.
Where were we?
We were in Montana somewhere. I think it was maybe like Bozeman, Montana. I don't know.
Oh wow, good pull.
I think.
Yeah.
Long time ago in the early days, and we were eating breakfast at a little mom and pop place across the parking lot from whatever motel we were staying at, and bus driver, a good friend. He was driving the bus, and he was a pretty heavy smoker. I mean, he smoked a lot.
I'm thinking probably like 2.5 packs a day.
Yeah, he smoked a lot.
He was up there.
He smoked a lot.
Yeah.
But he also did something else that we don't really partake in. He didn't really care much about the automatic drip. He drank the
coffee.
He would drink the Sanka, you know. So this is one of those guys that probably doesn't go to Starbucks. He liked the Sanka, and so we sat down to eat breakfast, and he wasn't smoking. This is the first time I'd ever seen this happen to somebody.
I know.
But that's why this story stuck in our brain. He ordered some Sanka, which they had evidently.
Which that was kind of funny enough, because I don't know. I think we grew up drinking maybe Folgers.
We were so spoiled we didn't know what Sanka was. We thought. I mean, I guess we were so well-to-do. We drank Maxwell House and Folgers. It's like, what is Sanka? But it's instant coffee, and it comes off the spoon, and you mix it with the water. Anyway,
comes off the spoon. Right, go ahead.
Speaking of that, I just saw the latest Indiana Jones movie. Have you seen it, by the way?
No, I have not.
Okay.
No.
So I just watched it, and that's what he did. It was in the 1960s.
Okay.
And when he got up, he took two big old spoons of instant coffee and put in his water, and it's like, that's just something I just have never been.
Coffee off the spoon, huh?
Coffee off the spoon. That's just something I've never been into. Anyway.
Yeah, you good? Your arms not getting tired?
No, this is fun. It's it gives everybody a different perspective.
Absolutely.
So anyway, we sat down with his mom and pop. He orders Sanka. He's mixing up his Sanka. He's not smoking at this particular time, okay?
Not yet.
He starts drinking his coffee, and he gets choked. Like I got choked a minute ago on my coffee, right?
It happens to everybody.
And it happens to everybody, and it's awful, but it's liquid. You can work it out.
But it's one of those kind of chokes, too, that you're fine, but everybody else around you does not.
No,
so you're trying to be like, I'm totally fine. You just kind of went down the wrong pipe or whatever. And you're trying to warn everybody, please, don't freak out, or I'm okay.
It does.
But your reaction is so horrible that it's kind of unbelievable to everybody else.
It's violent, but it makes everybody around you uncomfortable because there's nothing you can do.
Should I jump in here? Should I?
No. There's nothing you can do till you can work it out.
Right.
Right.
You're like, just don't.
Just everybody sit still. They can work this out.
Yeah.
So he takes a sip of his Sanka and gets choked. Right. So we're all sitting there watching him like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. And he's, all this.
Yeah.
Well, all of a sudden, smoke starts coming out of his nose. And he's not smoking. And I'm like, I don't know how this is in physics, this is possible that a man smokes so much that smoke came out of his body when he wasn't smoking.
And you and I are just, trying to enjoy our omelet, and our eyes are like, oh my gosh.
Are y'all seeing this?
It's coming out of his nose.
Yeah.
And there's no cigarette to be inhaled.
So we would refer to this as the smoke and Sanka incident of 98, probably somewhere in there.
Something like that.
But it's just something you don't forget. So when I got choked on my coffee this morning, it reminded me of that.
Yeah.
And I told Langdon, we were laughing. And so there you go. It's kind of a truck time story from the road. That seems kind of unimportant, but it sure was funny at the time.
Oh, it was.
Because we weren't choking.
And everything was fine, And
no, he worked.
Even after he became unchoked.
Right.
He thought it was funny.
He thought it was funny.
We were all laughing, but it was in the moment, you're like, I shouldn't be laughing, but I can't help it.
Yeah, one of those.
Once you know that everything's okay, then you're allowed to laugh.
But he got choked on his Sanka and started blowing smoke, then he wasn't smoking. That's what happened. It really happened.
It did.
It's like something on X-Files. Like, you don't believe it until you see it. Mm-hmm. But believe us, it's two witnesses, not just one. It's not like I'm making it up.
No, and we watched X-Files. So
we were both there.
Yeah.
We were both there. The Sanka and smoke incident in 98. It was real. But I'm glad. My throat's feeling better now. I got more voice. I can tone low. I got more voice now, but I don't know what happens in there.
I don't know.
It takes it away from you for a little bit.
It does, doesn't it?
So y'all be careful when you're sipping and drinking. It could happen to you too.
It can.
All right. Is there anything else you want to talk about today, or that
that
No, I mean, I
take
think
up enough time?
I think that has. I mean, we've
Hey.
shared with them again another.
Let's just again look. His windshield from the Condor incident
Yeah.
looks the same. Could we stop and get this cleaned or something?
I'm totally fine. I don't need to look out over there.
Oh, your side's fine.
I'm good.
Okay. All right. We hope y'all have a wonderful day.
We'll see you soon.
Next time. Oh my gosh, my hands in the gate.